A lot of women are going to do better single than being married or being with a man. Your financial freedom is your backup plan. So many women are going to fall because of marriage, friendship, and relationship. Because a lot of you who are successful will end up marrying your enemies. Naturally, a lot of African men and men as a whole see successful women as competitors. It's already a mindset that they have. It's a perception. They feel that because you have money, because you're successful, you're not going to respect them, you're not going to be humble. So a lot of men, when they come into your life, their first target is to crumble you. Their first target is to reduce you. Their first target is to marry you and start impregnating you back to back. The next thing, they'll start complaining. Your job is taking your time. You're not giving the children time. Quit your job. You don't love me. That's where it starts from. They start to mess up with you. That thing they are doing is called manipulation. We call them narcissists. They only want to make you powerless because they feel that what will make you powerful is your financial breakthrough. So you need to be very, very careful. Listen to me as a woman. When you become successful and you start to make money and you break through poverty and become financially stable, you will become very careful and very picky. I used to say this a lot of times. A lot of successful women are not single because they are no men. A lot of successful women are single because they are selective. Remember, I told you, when you begin to make money as a woman, your problem will be choice. It's not because we don't have men surrounding us. But there's a level you will get to. You will now have the ability to choose and say, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't. That's what is making a lot of women single. And when you are successful as a woman, let me tell you something. You will always attract broken men. Broke men. Men who are useless. Gigolos. Yahoo boys. Yes, do you know why? Because you are going to get to a point in your life where you are no longer looking for money, material things. You're just looking for love and loyalty. And when a man is broke, and when a man is not financially stable, he will do anything to get a wealthy woman. They are snakes. So let me teach you something. When you become financially stable, you will become very selective about the kind of men that come into your life. Any man that sees you as a competition, run. Any man that begins to tell you, is it because you have money? That's why you're talking to me like this, run. Normal misunderstanding that normal couples will have. Once you have money and your husband or your boyfriend is broke, it becomes a problem. You will no longer be comfortable. You can't even communicate because your facial expression, you are rude because you have money. You scream. You can't express yourself. You become in bondage. You become conscious. You begin to walk in eggshell. That is how they begin to trap you down. You begin to lose your ability. So you will be very selective. A man who is coming into your life as a financial strong woman, he doesn't have to be rich, but he has to be a man that is depth. A man that has to look beyond your material things. A man that has to see you beyond the things that you have. They are called real men. Let me tell you something. A lot of men do not know how to make money. Some men do not understand what intentionality is. Many women and few men are more intentional. What's the meaning of intentional? You tell yourself, I want to succeed. You put in effort. You fail, you stand. You fail, you stand. You learn the ropes of failure and success. Then you begin to have a source. That's the meaning of source of income. That is why when you have a source, no matter how broke you get, it only takes time for you to stand back. Why? Because you have learned the ropes. You understand the game. But a lot of men do not understand source. What they understand is stealing, Yahoo, system, robbery, to pick, magic. That is what is trending. Most of the people who have money today, politicians they just put them somewhere and they just saw money. They just press computer and they duped somebody. So those are the kind of men we are seeing today. They don't understand source. Oftentimes, they always go broke. They go from up to down. Those are the kind of men that you attract. Why? Because you are a hardworking woman and you have a source. You will always feel that I can help him. I'm not looking for money. I'm not a money person. All you are looking for is love and loyalty. Remember, I have told you, never you trust a broke man. A broke man will never show you his real character. It is only when a man is wealthy, that is when you know if he's humble or if he's arrogant. Not a broke man. A broke man will do anything to get you. A broke man will be humble. A broke man does not have choice. That's the reason why you are going to be with a broke man for years. He will be loyal to you. The moment he makes money, you will now understand that you were not even his spec. He was only managing you because at that point, you were the only one he could afford. You will not be wondering, why is my husband going for nyash? Why is he going for breast? That is what he has always wanted, but he could not afford it. But when a man is wealthy, when a man is comfortable and can afford any woman and choose you, there is something he has seen that is above just your physical appearance or what you have. He has seen that this woman has what it takes to be with me. I'm going to give an example. My mom and my dad. My dad started making money at a young age. But my father is not good in investing. He's good in making money. He was squandering his money buying cars until he met my mother. My mother was the one that built my father. How did my mother build my father? She was the one that invested my father's money, helped him build a house, helped him build a business. In fact, my father cannot count his achievements without my mother. My point is, Africa has made a lot of men like this. So many men do not want to understand their weaknesses and know how to choose their partners. Many men want to choose their wives as slaves so that they can control them. That is where a lot of men crumble. As a man and as a woman, you must understand where your weakness and where your strength is. That's the essence of marriage and partnership. Where am I falling? Where can this person hold me? There is no shame in weakness and strength. There is a part of me that I cannot do very well. My man might be able to do it. And there's a part of my man he cannot do very well. And I'll be able to do it. But Africa has made a lot of men like this. That even when their wives and their girlfriends can help them, they will rather to do like this. But that is not what relationship is about. Relationship is about partnership. Come and help me. I'm coming to help you. Bring what you have. I bring what we have. We put it together. It becomes teamwork. That's why they said marriage is teamwork. If you get married and you don't become better, run from the marriage. Because if you are doing something alone and you are doing well, and somebody comes and joins you and you start to do bad, run away. Because two good heads is supposed to even be greater. If you were making 100 naira alone and you marry and you start making 10 naira, know that that marriage is not productive. It's either somebody is crumbling someone. It's either one person is the one bringing the finance and the person is crumbling. Women, you need to be careful of the men you choose. This generation men that we have, the Gen Zs, they don't care. So you need to be conscious, especially when you are successful. It has to be a win-win. Do not marry a man that is not on a movement. There is nothing like love me for who I am. Where were you when I was walking, Oga? When I was being an intentional woman? Go with a man that is on a movement. It doesn't mean that the man has to be rich. But let him be on a movement. Let him be on a motion. So that even when you come, you can push him. Don't go and marry a man that is standing. That is doing like this. I cannot work for anybody. I cannot do Uber. I cannot do anybody. They will drain you. And they will take away the best part of your life. As a woman, be careful. Many of you are better off single than getting married to your enemy. This is just a warning because we have a lot of narcissists. And I have seen a lot of successful women crumble immediately they got married. It simply means you married your enemy. Stop letting society pressure you and reminding you of your biological clock. Remember, people will remember you for the legacy you left behind, not the person that you married. Make a name and build a brand for yourself. that will leave us.